Hey, what's up guys? This is Harsh here back with another video for you guys, and today here at Technolobe, yeah, you heard it right, the official new name for this channel is Technolobe. Anyways, today here at Technolobe, we are going to check out the all-new Moto G4 Plus. Now, this phone was introduced in the Indian market a couple of weeks back. People here in India have always favored the Moto phones as this company is owned by Google itself. I personally like Moto phones too, so let's see how this one turns out. Now, not wasting any more time in the introduction, let's get started with this review. Enjoy! This phone is pretty similar to the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 in terms of specs, design and price range as well. It has a Snapdragon 617 CPU along with an Adreno 405 GPU. It has a 1.5 GHz octa-core processor which gives great processing power, also great graphics performance. But this is not the one for a hardcore gamer. It will give you great performance for normal use. It also has a 3000 mAh battery which is sufficient for a full day use. So that is good to have on a budget phone like this. Next up, let's talk about the design. I was really surprised to see a fiber body design, whereas the phones like Redmi Note 3 have already moved on to the all metal design. Metal gives the phone a premium look and it feels amazing in your hand as well. So it's kind of a letdown over there, but as we all know, none of the Moto phones have been metal till date. So this phone has a standard micro USB port for charging at the bottom along with the microphone. The volume rocker and the power button are placed at the right side and they have an amazing click to them. On the top, we have the secondary microphone for noise cancellation along with a standard 3.5mm headphone jack. So the design is pretty normal and has the Moto look into it. So let's talk about the display now. This phone has a full HD IPS LCD display with a resolution of 1920 by 1080 and a pixel density of about 401 ppi. Now, to be honest, I have seen better displays on smartphones in the same price range. So the display could have been a little bit better, but it gets the job done pretty well. Moving on, let's talk about the camera on this guy. The Moto G4 Plus has a 16 megapixel primary camera with an amazing feature that is laser autofocus. That is pretty cool to have on a budget phone like this. Thumbs up to Motorola on that. It also has a dual tone LED flash which is common to all phones these days. Video recording on this guy is awesome as well with 1080p video recording and again with laser autofocus. The front camera is a 5 megapixel sensor with a wide angle. Now, the best feature to have on a front camera is a display flash, and this phone has it too. So this camera would do good in low light conditions. So if you're a person who clicks selfies at night, then this is a big benefit for you. Now, this phone also features a fingerprint sensor which is placed at the front of the phone. Now, I would have to say that the placement of the fingerprint sensor is kind of awkward for a phone this big. It would have been better to have it on the back like the Nexus 6P or the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3. Anyways, the sensor is pretty fast and accurate as well. The other sensors on this phone include the accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity sensor and all the normal sensors that phones have these days. Now, one of the best features that this phone includes is a quick charge. So you will get 6 hours of battery life from 15 minutes of charging. So that is pretty cool to have again. Now, this phone runs on Android 6.0.1, that is Android Marshmallow, and it would get regular updates as it runs on stock Android. The Moto G4 Plus comes in 2 colors and 2 variants. The colors are black and white and the versions are as follows. Number 1 is with 2GB RAM and 16GB internal storage, which comes at a price of Rs 13,499. And the other one is with 3GB of RAM and 32GB of internal storage, which comes at a price of 14,999. Now, I would obviously suggest you to go for the 3GB RAM version because there is not much of a price difference and you get extra bit of performance with extra internal storage as well. So the final verdict is that if you are looking for a budget phone and you like Motorola, then this is the phone for you. But there are better phones out there at the same price from other manufacturers as well. So I would suggest have a look at them as well. Anyways, the Moto G4 Plus is available on Amazon right now and I will leave a link down in the description below so that you can check it out. So that's it guys, this was my take on the Moto G4 Plus. Do let me know how you feel about this in the comment section below. If you like this content, hit that like button below, and if you haven't yet, subscribe below. Also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram for more updates like this. Thank you guys, I'll see you in the next one.